How did you first become curious about the brain?
Grace, I've been curious about the brain and learning ever since I started university and started taking education.
Once you knew you were curious about the brain, how did you gather information about it?
I learned a little bit about the brain and I learned a lot about learning at university. But since then, I've become even more curious about the brain and learning. So I've gathered information on the internet. I've read all sorts of different books. And then sometimes I go to workshops or I go to professional development activities that talk about the brain and kids learning.
Once you learned more about the brain, how did you share what you learned with others?
Well, I'm very lucky because at school here I've got to share brain lessons with all the grade 1 students all the way to all the grade 5 students. And next year when the kindergartens get to grade 1, I get to share everything I know about the brain with them.
What advice would you give someone who is just starting to pursue something they were curious about or interested in?
I guess my advice would be to share with people what you're curious about. Because when you tell other people, they say, hey, I've got a book on that. Would you like it? Would you like to borrow it? And then you have no idea that there's all these people around you that have a wealth of information. So if you share what you're curious about with a lot of people, people are willing to give you help, advice, share books. Sometimes people will share a website with me, information, and then my learning grows so quickly.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.